Hello, welcome and welcome back to Italian Oraculum. I'm Danilo. Today I wanted to do a reading while pulling out my uh, Fey Nature Celtic sort of decks, and I decided that I want to go with a tarot, a sort of in between a tarot and an oracle, a Lenormand card, and then three different oracles. That's the that's the plan. So you can think of a number, one, two, or three, whether because you like it, whether because it's associated with your birthday, or the year you were born, or because it's related symbolically to the question you're making. Like the two could go for a relationship, of course, the three maybe for a more complex situation where there are not just two opinions, two people to be taken in consideration. The one, of course, if it's a situation that only relates to you as an individual, and otherwise you can like maybe imagine a geometric figure you enjoy or a symbol you enjoy and see which of these three numbers is the closest to it, it's most related to it. Now let's begin with the first. The tarot card is going to be the 10 of coins. So an ending, preparing for a beginning of a practical, everyday, job related, money related, or other resources related situation. Then from the Tarot of the Fairy Lights, we have the, is it the Knight? No, it's the Page, right? Because the Knight has the horse on the top. Give me a second. I don't really use this deck. Yes, so this is the Page of Swords. So once we have closed this situation, you can once you've moved on from this practical situation, we can kind of rationalize where we are, where we want to go, how, and so we can once again learn how to move, how to talk, how to behave. Oops. And this is going to allow us to move from there or go back to it in a better way, in a better situation, and that's how the evolution, the movement begins, because at the end of the day, this situation maybe was keeping us stuck where we were, or maybe it was a sort of blinding us from the fact that we have so much more to offer, so much more to grow, so much road ahead of us, and it was just a way to be able to start moving on again. Then we have, I don't know how to call this plant in English, but it's the third of the second group. So the energy give impulsion to action. So find a way to use our passion to act in a conscious way, act in a way that's not going to be in control and kind of leave us open to the possibility of make a mistake because we haven't taken in consideration the consequences of our action. So maybe what we have to leave behind is a way of doing things that give us gives us a false sense of security and allow us to use these experiences to teach us how to better act and understand what can happen because of an action. It can help us to develop a greater patience, a greater calmness in our way of doing things, and alter our perspective on situation and give us a better one, give us a more complete, a more a deeper and clearer vision of what's going on, and also allows us to kind of understand another person's perspective. It helps with whether it is emotional or practical relationship, how the other person felt, how the other person lived through the thing, and why they may have acted in a way or said something. Now, for those of you who chose number 2, what did I use? Is this and those. So I'm going to use this one. The Blasted Oak, which is the Wildwood version of the Tower. So for those of you who chose to, again, a great break, a great situation, a situation of great chaos and turmoil, maybe a fall because of your own hubris, maybe some sort of warning regarding a castle made of cards that are starting to fall, a structure that is not as sound as it seemed, that is starting to crack. And so it could be also a freedom acquired through a moment of chaos and sudden upheaval. This, of course, leads to a sense of pain, leaves a sense of mourning, of loss, of emptiness, and it can be tricky to let go of it. It can be tricky to understand that that feeling is going to be part of you without becoming the only part of you. It could be cyclical. In this card we see this fake creature that seems to be connected to snow, to sort of suffer for the tree, but at the end of the day a tree knows how to survive the changing of the season, so the greenery and the flowers or the fruits are going to come back. Maybe in another form, maybe a little bit different, but they are coming back. So this sense of loss is not all there is, but of course it is an obstacle. It is an obstacle that needs to be faced. It is an obstacle that needs to be surpassed slowly but calmly, one day at a time. Slowly but calmly, that didn't make sense. Slowly and calmly, one day at a time, but it needs to be a constant movement. It needs to be something you accept you have to deal with every day and keep moving on, keep going. Then we have other three card. So this should be vitality is the rhythm of life. Keep going with positivity and determination. Movement. So this card essentially is sort of strengthening what I was saying with facing the challenge, keep going, keep moving, don't let a failure, don't let a moment of insecurity, don't let a moment of setback sort of make you doubt your road and your method. Keep going and move on, essentially. Keep growing, keep following your path. Focus, allow this to make you more focused, allow this to make you more secure, more sure, of what it is that you want to do, what it is that you do, how you do it, how you talk to others, and allow this to give you sort of an intuitive answer, sort of an intuitive instrument to face the challenge, face the situation, and maybe even a solution of what made you stumble in the beginning of the reading. Now, for those of you who chose the number 3, I'm going to go with Two of Swords. So there is a choice you have to make rationally, or at the very least a conversation you need to have with someone, because thinking about it, it's not really going to get you anywhere at this point. It's not really going to give a solution. You need the input of another person to actually understand how things are going, and what to do, how to choose. Cutting the situation is a must at this point. You have reached an ending. This thing has given you what it could give you. You tried what you could try. You need to move on. You need to change radically. You need to embrace the fact that a transformation is needed, that a metamorphosis is needed. You need to understand that one metaphorical death is necessary to be able to evolve and raise above the situation you're in. I need to study this deck because I am really struggling with most of the meanings. I'm sorry. So it's a protection, defense sort of meaning. So it's the need to protect yourself on free the road ahead of you. So it's this transformation is something that is safe for you. It's something that is encouraged and also is going to sort of clear the path for you and your objective, your goal. Sorry. Today it's like this. This sort of allows for an awakening of yourself. The dawn chorus, of course, is the sound of birds in the morning. So birds messages, birds freedom, birds flying, birds the air element. So once again, thinking and speaking. So this transformation is going to reawaken your mind, and your speech is going to make you be able to open your wings and fly again. Is going to also bring out others like you, because a chorus is a group effort. So there is also the concept of finding other to sing a song with, and this can lead to a better result through a transformation, purification, collaboration, sort of synthesis of different energies and different passages. So the transformation is needed. Thanks for watching. I, as always, remind you that the subscription to the channel is a way for you to help me keep going, as is leave me comments and liking the videos if you enjoy them. In the description you can find my handle of Instagram if you want to follow me there as well, and my email address if you want to book a reading with me. Of course, it's a private paid reading, not something that goes here on the channel. Thanks again. See you next time. Bye.